So the Mario movie, in all honesty, at least in my opinion, okay, coming from someone who my first game was Super Mario World, okay, back when I was like back when I was 8 years old, okay. The the Mario movie, okay, 2023, okay, is amazing, bro. Like they leave like it. The moment I saw that Illumination was going to make the Mario movie, I knew it was going to be good. But you know, of course, people were up in arms of like Chris Pratt being the voice actor of Mario, even though like, look, I was a bit skeptical as well. I really was because like it's not that Chris Pratt is a bad actor. Like he's an amazing actor. Bro. I've known about Chris Pratt since he was in Parks and Recreation, dude. Okay, but like it just didn't really like at the time when everything was being like announced, it didn't really seem like he was like he would be a good fit. You know what I mean? And if you don't understand what I'm saying, like people, almost everyone who has seen the movie or has like heard about the movie and has seen the trailers agree that Bowser being played by Jack Black was an amazing thing to do. Okay, all right, like that. But that's not what's happening. Well, that's not what was happening with Chris Pratt when everything was being announced. People didn't see him like being the perfect role for him. Okay, Chris Pratt as Mario. But after seeing the movie, dude, he was completely underrated. You know, people were doubting him. Don't get me wrong, I was doubting him too. But I take back everything I said. Like he nailed it, bro. I was stunned. I was impressed. Okay, these critics, whoever they are, okay, I know for a fact after seeing Rotten Tomatoes that these critics are being paid off by someone or some corporation or like Illumination's competition. Okay, because I don't know if it's just I have no idea if it's just me, but I had a talk with a friend of mine and he said that movies just don't hit the same anymore. You know what I mean? And I kind of agree with him. And seeing this movie, it was like, oh, like this is what quality film is. Okay, so I'm giving this movie a 10 out of 10. Okay, if you pay attention, not only if you watch the movie, but if you like pay attention to what's happening. Okay, you'll notice a bunch of things that the like Illumination and Nintendo left for like fans of the series to discover. Okay, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, watch the movie and pay close attention to the surroundings. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil anything. Okay, whoever these critics are, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm just going to be honest. They don't know what they're talking about. Especially Rotten Tomatoes. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, as of me posting this. Hold up, let me check it out. Hold up. I just want to see if it's still the same or if it's gotten worse on Rotten Tomatoes. Yep, on Rotten Tomatoes it has a 58%. Okay, but keep in mind, Rotten Tomatoes gave the movie Cuties like an 80, like an 83, I think. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, luckily the audience score brought close to 100. I think it was like 96. Fully agree with that audience score. These critics are freaking worthless. They don't deserve their titles as critics because they're being paid off by Illumination's competition. So. Also, one last thing about the movie. Okay, I think personally speaking, I think now that I'm thinking about it, I heard another YouTuber talk about this. How this like a Metroid movie. Ooh. That would be amazing. That would be a really good idea. So, because of this, this movie is objectively successful. Okay, so because of this, Nintendo, hey, don't shy away from movies like that. Okay, I think Metroid would be a good addition to this. Okay, just saying, I would pay full price for that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see the Mario movie again because that's how much I enjoyed it. Okay, so.